Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome my Capricorn friends and friends of Capricorn, cross-watchers, to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I'm Zachary. Thank you for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading here for December 2023, closing out the year. Let's hope it's a nice, strong close in a positive way. I mean, everything is really moving us towards positivity, if that's our intention, right? What do we have, Spirit, for Ladybug standing out here? Good luck for you guys, okay? Good luck. May the odds ever be ever in your favor. What do we have for Capricorn for December, Spirit? I am posting this just before the end of the month here. I've got my 2.5 thousand subscriber contest that is still going on here through the end of the month. I'm drawing for the 2 free readings for December 1st. If you haven't entered and you'd like to, feel free. There's no cost of entry, okay? It's open to everybody. And I just hit 3.5 thousand today, which thank you guys so much. But I'm excited to poll for that, okay? And I also have my website up and running. I've got paid readings that are available now as well. And for Cyber Monday week, I've got 20% off all of my wares, okay? So feel free to take a look at that. Link is in the description as well. I'll have that pinned as a top comment, okay? Sea Otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. It sure is, Capricorn. It sure is. And not really sorry, but I'm wearing my glasses today because my eyes are tired. And so sorry for the glare, okay? Let's go ahead and get started shuffling here. Gosh, and it never fails, you guys. My nose always gets... I stopped filming, it's done being itchy. I'm pretty sure that itchy nose is someone talking about you in witch lore. But yeah, stop talking about me while I'm filming, you guys. Talk about me when I'm done, that's fine. Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn for December? I love you. Thank you guys for your love and support as well. If you so choose, I would highly appreciate it. Liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you guys along here for the journey, okay? You're here already. I'd like to have you move forward with me as well. This has been really an incredible, wonderful, life-altering in the best possible way journey. I didn't expect this at all to happen the way that it is, and I am having a great time, you guys. Thank you so much for all of that. It's a fantastic way to support me, and thank you for doing that. I do also have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description here as well. If anything does resonate with you here and you feel inclined to tip or donate in a direct financial way, it's not mandatory, but I am deeply grateful for that. And those that have, thank you guys so much. Otherwise, thank you for being here, you guys. And I do enjoy also with the comments. I enjoy engaging with you guys. I do enjoy chatting, and I'm a Gemini, and learning about you. So while I still have the ability to engage as much as I can, jump on in. I'd love to get to know you guys, okay? Or don't. I respect your sovereignty as well. Your cups. So you guys are hoping for success in something. You're hoping for some happiness. You guys are ready to like have some fun is what I'm feeling for sure. Yeah, let's see. Go dance with a pumpkin patch. Get yourself a pumpkin spice latte. I feel like there's just been some like it's not even really like stress. Like it's just stress build up from like boredom. I feel like things have just been mundane. You're ready to do something fun. What I saw in meditation was maybe that's the fun you're looking for. I did see a crown. There was something about royalty. And then I saw a teapot being poured. Something about spilling the tea. Or relieving pressure is kind of what I was getting from that. Or spilling the tea. Maybe a little bit of both. Little column A, little column B, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn Spirit? Maybe you guys need to, yeah, have a kiki. Let's have a kiki. Lock the doors tight. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you do. You need to call the Scissor Sisters. Have a kiki. Maybe some of you are okay. Maybe some of y'all have been spilling the tea and you're a little bit nervous about having the tea spilt as well. I love that. I love that journey for you guys. Okay. Full Three of Cups. For some of you, I feel like it's like you need to let loose. You know you need to let loose and you want to, but at the same time you don't. Like yes and no. Let's investigate further. So your general energy is Knight of Cups and the Chariot. Definitely like action movement with both of these cards. Knight of Cups here is could be a Don Juan or Don Juanette. Somebody coming in looking to romance you. Or you may be looking to do that yourself. You're looking to get your cup filled in some way, and maybe that's why so the Chariot here, this is movement, it's courage, faith. What I'm getting from this is that faith is required here in order to get your cup filled, and maybe that's why you've got the hope and the fear both as Three of Cups. Getting your cup filled happens through this connection with your friend group, with others. Maybe there's somebody that you're meant to meet. Those of you that are single and looking for somebody, but it involves you getting out, and that could be business or pleasure. For others of you though, I feel like like getting that cup filled is just your social tank, spending time with people that you love. Being the holiday season though it's a very complex time for some people too, or really everybody. I feel like no matter what, being human around the holidays is not my favorite thing, I'll be honest. I love decorating for Christmas, but that's about it. Yeah, let's investigate that further. I do feel like there's success in getting your cup filled here, but you're tentative about doing it. Why? Can we get some more information on the general energy for Capricorn, please? Ooh. Okay, Devil and Two of Swords. So that's your card, Capricorn. Devil here is anything that keeps us attached to the material realm here. For some of you, I feel like maybe you've stopped. Maybe there's something around like the bar scene or the hanging out with friends and stuff. Maybe they're doing things that you don't want to do anymore. Maybe you need new friends. Maybe calling in your tribe. Maybe that's the cup you've been looking to fill. There's something about your intuition that's coming through. On the Chariot here, they've got a crown on as well. Two of Swords here talks about a stalemate, being at a crossroads, making a decision, balancing two opposing forces. There's a need to make, I feel like whatever it is that's halting you from engaging in a social way right now, there's a need to make a decision over it. But there's a fear around something that you're either trying to get away from actively or you have in the past and you don't want to get yourself entangled again. Any advice on that, please, Spirit? Passions, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. So having the Devil come through here as well makes me feel like this is a position of power for you, okay, this month. This could be applying to positive forward movement with love, with romance. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Maybe there's something that still hurts. You're afraid to try again. You're being asked to be brave, to follow your heart. What is your heart saying? So what's hidden here? Page of Wands and the Tower. Page of Wands is this, it's the energy of starting like passionately a creative project. The Page of Wands is very creative. They're very naive and young. The Tower is upheaval, destruction, change, transformation. It's most basic with a cost. Could be the change of like a major perception shift. Let's look into this further. Why is the Tower here, please, Spirit? There's a crown on the Tower there as well. Ten of Swords. So I feel like okay, interesting message. Don't hate me, don't kill the messenger. So Ten of Swords, this is like there's nothing here for you, okay? Exiting the disastrous morass. There is it's ultimate loss. But the component of the Ten of Swords that's standing out here is like staying in this energy for the attention. An addiction to that attention. That could be what the devil's symbolizing as well. What I'm getting, please don't hate me, like I said. It's not a judgment. This is just what's coming through. And this could be applying to you. It could be applying to somebody else in your life. Maybe a Cancer in your life, because cancers can have a propensity towards martyrdom. What I'm getting from this is being such a creative person, but this naivety, this immaturity as well, that took a moment, that hurt. Could have been a tower, but what I'm feeling more about that is like making a mountain out of a molehill, okay? Somebody, this could be you, this could be somebody else, maybe somebody that you're meeting that is making something a big deal in order to, because abuse of power comes through with the devil as well, could be creating this story to steal energy from people. And this doesn't have to be a conscious action. This could be something that, if this is you, maybe this is something that you picked up along the way to survive. If it's somebody else, you're being encouraged to pay attention. But that could be the decision as well. Like being in the unseen here, whether it's you or somebody else, you're not aware that this is going on. So any advice surrounding that, please, Spirit? It's an interesting message. Awakening, a realization, shift, or discovery. Okay. And that's, like I said, with the Tower, it could be a perception shift, a major perception shift at great cost. The cost, I feel like, is you, if this is you, having this realization and picking up, and you guys, it only serves you in a positive way to have this realization. Like I said, it is not a judgment call, okay? I'll be honest with you. God knows I used to do that in my life. And the purpose was because when I was a child, I was taught to do that because that was the only way that I could get attention. I don't do it anymore. I put a lot of freaking work and therapy into myself. But it takes becoming aware to make a change. And I'll tell you guys, it doesn't work. It's not working for you, I promise. I already know it ain't working for you. If it's somebody else, the encouragement is just to listen to your heart, listen to what's going on inside. Pay attention to your inner guidance system to pick up on this, because you don't want to get involved in somebody else's horse shit like that. You don't even want to get involved in your own horse shit like that. Any additional information here for Capricorn about what's hidden? Boundaries, know when to put up and let down your walls. So for a lot of you, I feel like this could be somebody else. As you're looking to get this cup filled, maybe you are, you're hoping to go out, but you're tired of running into this bullshit. I feel you, because there's a lot of unhealed trauma out there, and especially maybe an unpopular opinion as well, there's a lot of unhealed trauma in gay communities because there's still so much condemnation towards them, okay? And we as humans start doing things to to get what we need as a basic human need in creative ways, Page of Wands, when we don't get them in natural, healthy ways, okay? Not a judgment call, just really like reality, okay? If this is you, be honest with yourself. You deserve to heal. You deserve to operate in this space in a healthy way, okay? Ooh, what you need. Oh, yeah, you guys heal. Some healing. So for some of you, this is you too, okay? And that's okay. I love you all the same. And I want you to love yourself too. And so does the tarot. So this is what you need. The Sun and Ten of Cups. The Sun is joy, happiness, laughter. It's a healthy inner child. So I do feel like, yeah, some of you are doing some stuff. It's an abuse of power here, okay? And you may not know that you're doing it, but I feel like, especially with this Gemini full moon, major cycles coming to a close, like you're becoming aware of it. Maybe you're having a hard time with friends. Maybe friends like don't like to stick, or people don't like to stick around. I don't mean for that to be a judgment either, a bad thing. What I'm feeling encouraged to say is pay attention to what's going on around you. There isn't bad luck. People aren't just, pay attention to how people respond to you. That's a good indication. If your inner guidance system isn't working super well, pay attention to signs that are going on around you too. Don't turn it into a story of pity and woe is me, okay? Because as much as we do need attention for things and give yourself attention for things, that's serving nobody in a positive way. And the world needs you healthy and whole. You need you healthy and whole, and so does the world. You are a part of the world. Ten of Cups here is happy family, divine love. Bring that divine love down here. I feel, for some of you, I feel like it might, there might be this feeling of like there's this divine love for everyone else. Why not me? That's not how it works. You have to let the divine love in, okay? Nothing just forces its way in. Even misery, like you're inviting that in. And I'm speaking, you guys, I'm laughing because I'm looking at my own damn life, okay? If I could show you, maybe it would make it easier for those of you that this message is for as well to get to that point of starting to see that and work on that, because it's totes worth it. I don't like to call people a mess, but I was a freaking mess. And it wasn't my own fault. It was what I was raised with and what I endured, shortly after that because of that as well. It's not our fault. We don't deserve like what happened to us as kids, but it sure as shit is our responsibility to heal it. And literally no one else's, okay? And that message has been coming through a lot with the December readings. I do feel like there is, you need this happy family. Some of you may need to work on something with your family, chosen or blood. But it's something about bringing the light in, because the Sun, none of these energies just, bust through your door like, Capricorn, I'm the Sun, get ready for joy. You have to let it in. The Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, Kool-Aid man. Naughty Kool-Aid man. Oh, laughter with the Sun too. I feel like because that was a note with Scorpio as well. Getting to a point of not taking things so damn seriously, okay? Needing to laugh, to find the lighter side of things. And that's not avoiding seriousness, but especially with something like this kind of message, what's hidden is a program, really, like an ego construct that is not serving you in a positive way. You deserve to fix that, to change that. It may not be laughable right now, but I look back on how I used to operate, and it's comical in a thank God we're done with that kind of way. I had to pay the price for it, and it was hard, it was difficult. But I'm grateful for the pain that led me to discover those things that I needed to change, or I wouldn't be who I am right now. I wouldn't be here. And you deserve that for yourself too. Get yourself out of the cold, okay? Any additional information on what's needed here for Capricorn? And that's not all of you, like I said. This is a general reading. For some of you, I do feel like that component, that ego construct is applying to somebody else as well. Outside, you may meet this person in December. It may be somebody in your family. Narcissistic parent. Because that's, I mean, oof, blah, blah. No. Capricorn, no need. Spirit, wrong deck. Okay. I'll give you a shut up if you'd listen to the message. Yep. Okay, sounds good. What does Capricorn need here? Any additional advice? How do they get what they need? Abundance, an inflow of money, love, or rewards. Letting it in is what I'm feeling. That abundance is around. If this is you, the story is applying to you here. The story is, or construct, is stopping abundance that's here. Like I said, nothing busts its way in like the Kool-Aid man. You have to, your vibration has to be the same for that to come in, okay? It's not like the lottery where somebody's number just gets drawn and love and abundance plops in their lap. Like, yep, there are hermetic principles that govern gravity, karma, as above, so below. That's a major one for you guys here, though, is above, so below. Whatever's going on inside of you is what is being drawn to you. Law of gravity as well, like attracts like. So if something's not working in your life, the main message here is we're looking inside, okay? We're not blaming and shaming ourselves, but we're being intelligent, emotionally and intellectually, and realizing that these are the rules of this game. This is the simulation that we're living in. So play the game. Learn the rules and learn how to play the game. Master it. 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Wands here. This is where it leads that it's good for. 7 of Pentacles is an evaluation. Did you have? No, that was a realization or shift. What I'm feeling from this is it's leading you to a time of self-discovery here, of looking at if something's working for you or not. This ego construct, you know, or if it's an individual that's in your life as well, is that working for you to have them there? If it's you, is it working for you to have that there? You're getting the opportunity to re-examine that, okay? 8 of Wands here is good news. It's haste. What I feel, the good news in this, good news everyone, is this realization or shift that you're having. The wands here are all plummeting towards the earth. It's energy that's been spent, okay? So they've already gone through their journey and they're now coming down to land on the earth. It's also after the 7 of Wands, which is conflict and attack, or not conflict, an attack from all sides. So it's like that release from that pressure. What I'm feeling is that by making the effort to see this, whether it's within you or within somebody else that's around you, the war is over. War is over if you let it. That came through for Gemini as well. If you want it, excuse me. War is over if you want it. And that's the good news. I feel like there's also good news surrounding your love life if that's what you're trying to pursue here. This has been getting in the way. Either you are magnetizing that towards yourself because there's an ego construct surrounding a victim mentality, which, I mean, this kind of would be as well, needing to have attention for things that have happened to you in your life that were hurtful and terrible. And the reality with that, you guys, is I believe you that they were horrible and terrible. And you are responsible for healing it. And I almost said the F word, I freaking hated hearing that. Especially before I got to a point where I started realizing that I was the only one who could do anything about it. It was so bad that I couldn't even conceptualize taking the reins on that to heal it. It's been a long process. So I don't want to piss you off by saying that, but that is the truth. There is nobody else on this godforsaken earth that can heal that for you. They can help you, like therapy-wise. Your friends cannot, though, okay? Random strangers in the grocery store, we're not barfing, we're not trauma dumping on people. That's what I'm talking about, okay? The reason that people trauma dump is because they need attention. And needing attention is not a bad thing. The problem with it is you have to give yourself the attention that you need first. And if you're trauma dumping on somebody, you're not doing that, obviously. You're not giving the attention to yourself that you need. This is the realization, okay? And if you're coming across people that are doing this as well, there's a realization shift for you as well. That's why they're doing that. Do you want to be around that? Because it's very draining. It's very, very toxic and draining for everybody. 6 of Cups. This is your inner child, you guys. So I am getting very strongly that this is a message for some of you Capricorns. And again, not a judgment, not a judgment. With the sea otter, I'm like, I want to help. I want you to be free of this. That is a poopy poop poop, okay? And again, speaking from personal experience, I was in that hell for long enough. And I'm grateful that I was able to, and I'm still working on things, but pull myself out of that. Some people don't ever. You can do it. You can move yourself closer to, not stable, what am I looking at? Attachment styles. You got anxious attachment and avoidant, anxious avoidant, secure. You can move yourself more towards a secure attachment style, but you have to put work into it. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So part of surrendering to the waves here is listening to, I think you have that too. Yeah. Follow what makes your heart happy. Listening to the emotions instead of, if this is you, projecting that onto somebody right away. Sit with it and see what it's saying. And if this is you and you're listening to this, I guarantee you, next time that happens, there's going to be something else that's going on in your brain. You're going to hear me talking, and you're going to examine that in a different way. And that's good, okay? Any additional information on where this leads or what it's good for Capricorn? Intense healing is what we're talking about here, guys. And that's not easy. Divine timing, everything has a higher purpose. Even that trauma. Even like the trauma, I'm not going to get into a modicum or, of the trauma. That's not why I'm here, is to talk about my trauma. But I wouldn't wish it on anybody ever. I knew even as I was going through that before, I knew half of the traumas that needed to be healed. I'm still working on stuff, like I said, you guys. I had this feeling that I went through them so that I could help other people get through them. Maybe that's not the entire reason why you went through it, but we did decide to be here to grow. And we grow through pain. We grow through lessons. I'm not dismissing it, the pain. What I'm doing is giving like reason to what in the hell we're doing here. There's a lot of evil in the world, and none of it is acceptable. And the reality is we chose to be here to go through shit, to grow as a soul. That's a really complicated and complex thing to like come to terms with, okay? Because there's compassion and empathy towards those things. I don't like the darkness or evil in the world. And I also know that this is the third dimension, and it's a balance of light and dark. You can't have light without the dark. As a hairdresser for 13 years, you can't have bright blonde without a low light, okay? Literally, the dark makes the light lighter, and vice versa. Even from a cosmetologist standpoint. My point is just like, it's taken me a long time to swallow that reality, okay? And that's what I'm feeling encouraged to say here, is because what I'm hearing is like, but, okay? I want you to feel better. That is the point. If you want to continue the same old story and having the same old things that you've had, then keep doing what you're doing. But I know you don't. You want something new. You're trying to get a cup filled that hasn't been filled. If it could have been filled up to this point, it would have been, right? Well, let's find out why. It's not being filled. That's what we're talking about today, Capricorn. So your challenge, what's blocked here? Queen of Wands and Page of Swords. Queen of Wands is creative, passion, energy. They're an authentic individual. They put energy into not giving a shit as far as like being their authentic self, okay? Page of Swords here is the student. They're curious. What I'm getting about this is getting curious about your authentic self. With the sun coming through, inner child, you need inner child. You need an abundance and inflow of love. From where? You, the divine, which is you. That's where you come from. So that's what we're trying to adjust here, okay, you guys? And let's get further into some advice on how to do this. How does Capricorn deal with their challenge, clear through their block? Because that's not an easy one. Okay, courage and strength. 7 of Wands here. This is your being attacked from all sides, like I said, with the 8 of Wands. When you had 6 of Cups too, the inner child. You need to be courageous, excuse me. You need to be you need to be courage. Tap into courage, okay? And I feel inclined to talk about this too, because I've talked about it with like heartbreak and that sort of thing. Emotions. When we're feeling emotions, we're feeling our own emotions, but we're also feeling like the blueprint of that emotion. We're feeling that emotion that's been experienced by every soul ever. The essence of that emotion. If you need courage right now, it's available to you. It is not a new concept under the sun. It exists. It's available for you to tap into. It takes courage to become curious about these things, you guys. And it's not a switch, but you owe that to yourself. Maybe it wasn't given to you before. Now it's time to give it to yourself now. As the adult that is reparenting the child inside that maybe was abused, there was trauma, whatever was going on that's caused the situation to happen, it is your responsibility to reparent that child. And if you need help doing this, get help doing it. I did. Best freaking thing that I did in my life. And I see my therapist once a week, okay? Best thing that I've done in my life. I highly recommend it. 2 of Pentacles, balance. Yep, there's a need to balance, guys. There's a need to bring these energies into balance. And I feel like there's a new opportunity for a new you is kind of what I'm feeling with that. But for some of you, I do feel like there is love that you're looking for, or like you're looking to move. You're looking to move on. So maybe you guys are, like you're ready to move on here. I don't want to beat a dead horse with another 5 dead horses. I feel like whoever this message is for, like you've had enough. You're exhausted. And I was freaking tired too. I get it. And I wish that I ran into me in this way. I wish there was somebody who could have explained these things to me in this way. But there wasn't. And that's why it's important for me to do this now, okay? To be who I needed. Lovers, I do feel like you're looking for love. Mostly, I feel like it's that cup that's needing to be filled is that original love that you just never really received. Learning how to give that to yourself. And we deserve love at every part of our healing, okay? So there could be love coming in for you as well. Declutter, let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. The old items are the processes here that were developed to survive trauma or whatever happened, okay? There's an important component of forgiving yourself for developing certain things, for picking up certain things that you need to declutter right now that you needed to in order to survive. For any harm that you cause yourself or anybody else in that process to survive. But you need to acknowledge that it's there first as well, okay? There's not a reason to have shame around this, you guys. Our society does a really good job of that, like bashing mental health, and like they want you to be perfect. But at the same time, if we're going to have a discussion about how to actually be healthy, they're also going to condemn you for that, for just not being there. That's not what I'm here to do. I love you. I freaking love you so much. I love you so much that I am putting this energy forward to help illuminate a path through for you. That's important to me. Like I said, I wish somebody did that for me when I was younger. The Chariot. You can do this, you guys. You can do this. You can freaking do this. The Chariot and Four of Wands. So this is the tea, right? We're spilling the tea here. No tea, no shade, okay? No tea, no shade, no lemonade. The Chariot and Four of Wands. This is positive forward movement, success. Four of Wands, success. Crossing a threshold, crossing a milestone. I see putting the work into this, letting the sun in, connecting with that inner child. There could be a message coming in as well. This could be the message that's coming in for you guys. But the Two of Pentacles also talks about a written message. There could be a message coming in that is illuminating this for you guys as well, like your intuition, your heart, maybe saying this to you too. Written on your heart is what I'm feeling. Can we get some clarification on the blessing here? You're being supported for the success right now. Page of Wands. I feel like for some of you, there is like what I'm getting is like a second wind. Like you're getting this additional energy to pursue this. Maybe at some other times it just like, it's exhausting, you guys. Oh my God. But whatever's coming to a close here with this full moon in Gemini, I think it's something that's been holding you back from approaching this, from looking at this. Because we just got through Scorpio season, so I guarantee it that this shit was bubbling up for you to see. And maybe you've actually seen it. Which, if you were nearby, I'd buy you lunch, okay, Capricorn? I'm proud of you for doing that, all right? Any additional information on the blessing? How does Capricorn take advantage of this blessing? How do they ensure that it comes here? Temperance, patience, balance, harmony, going with the flow. I feel like you're being, well, that was a part of Sea Otter as well. Surrender to the waves. You're being guided right now. Getting good at listening to what is resistance from the ego and what is a message from your higher self is what I'm getting. And I feel like you guys are doing it. You're surfing the waves. This month is an opportunity for you to really, meditation is going to serve you as well. Getting centered here. Because there are opportunities coming through, but if you're in this state where you're absorbed with this, you're going to miss it. So, but there are also forces I feel like they don't want you to miss it. So last word here for Capricorn, please, for December. A new opportunity, insights from a new job, experience, or partner. You guys are going to do this. I know you are. Apology, forgiveness, or mutual understandings. That brings me back to like what I was saying. Apologize to yourself, okay? Forgiving yourself for doing what you had to do, not forgiving yourself for what happened. Like we're not gaslighting ourselves, okay? I had when somebody first introduced that thought to me, it was over an internet forum, and you guys, as much as people are trying to help in some ways, there's a lot more explanation that needs to go into things for some people before it's actually helpful, because it felt very hurtful to me. And I spoke with my counselor about it actually, and it made sense. Because they were saying, you need to forgive yourself. And I'm like, excuse me? Forgive myself for being abused? What? That is the shittiest thing I've ever heard. And it is. That's not what's being said. You need to forgive yourself for what you had to do after that to survive. For the defense mechanisms, for the survival mechanisms that you had to create to get through. And whatever it did to hurt you and whatever it may have done to hurt other people, that's what you're forgiving, okay? That's where this apology is coming through. You owe that apology to yourself. And if you feel like you owe that apology to somebody else. Okay, that's not what I'm really feeling here, though. This is you. This is you being liberated. Okay, Capricorn is liberated. I love you guys so much. Capricorn, thank you for joining me here for this reading. Have a beautiful month, and I'll see you guys here for the weeklies. Okay, I love you. Bye.